Perfect. This morning is insanely beautiful. It doesn't even feel like Vegas right now. It's nice and cool. I don't want to scare the puppy while I'm on the motorcycle. This little tunnel is going to be nice. Let's get a little audio clip, why don't we? Absolutely beautiful morning. It's never felt this good. It's been hot as heck every morning. That's normal. That's fine. I love the heat in Vegas here. Actually, would take 120 degrees over 30 degrees any day, happily. Insanely windy though. That doesn't feel good, especially on a naked bike. No front fairing. You see my little attempt at being a little influencer earlier, putting a camera mount right there. I don't really wonder what causes traffic anymore, but it's just sad that it happens. There's only just one person who pressed the brakes a little too hard and causes a reaction, and now here we are. But now that we're rolling, hopefully you can hear me pretty good. I think you can. Last time I did this, I did a little test run. Horrible quality and not a chin mount either. This is when I put it right here, and I look disgusting. It was depressing. Horrible angle. I hate it. I'm never doing that again unless maybe I'm like back at 200 pounds shredded, so you don't look at my moves. But something that's been on my mind since last night. After the gym, I stopped and I got gas and got some, a little protein bar or something. But the gas attendant, the cashier, this dude made me so sad. It's not his fault at all. I mean, he's probably just a product of his environment, right? But he was the most socially awkward. He was extremely nice. Extremely nice. But he was extremely socially awkward. You know he tries his best, but you could tell he gets his manners and his phrases, his wording from people on the internet. Like it's made up. It's not actual conversation or speech people use in real life. And it's just sad. I'm not going to use any examples, but it's just sad. You can tell he doesn't get out a lot or doesn't have a lot of friends or any stuff like that. But you can tell he has a good heart. Like he's genuine. You could really tell that. And it makes me feel really bad for him. What's up, brother? Or sister? Sister? No, brother. Brother! Alright, he didn't want to wave at me, that's fine. I'll just leave. But, it made my heart feel so sad because I already know he gets bullied. I know, especially at a gas station. Come on, it doesn't matter what side of town you're on, especially in the city I'm in. If you're weird like that in a gas station, there's going to be a lot of characters that just come and bully you just because. So it really kind of weighed on my heart, and it really made me kind of soften up. I've been pretty bitter the last few weeks. I've been extremely better just because of the circumstances that I'm in. I've been more selfish lately. You know, I understand people's feelings, and I just choose to ignore it anyway because I'm just being bitter and selfish, you know? And I knew when I was aware of how I was acting. Oh, everybody's coming to a stop. Something happened. And this is one of those moments where I actually started to soften up and be like, dang, I actually feel this for him and I wish I could do something about it, you know? He just needs like a little guidance on how to speak better, on how to articulate and have better mannerisms and social awareness, you know? Not like code switching and stuff like that, but like basic societal norms, right? And I figure that's why I'm doing this whole thing, right? This whole channel, this whole YouTube thing, this whole whatever social media thing. The whole reason I got a camera is because I know I have something to offer. I have some wisdom, I have some knowledge, I have some entertainment, I have bike content. I like doing hood rat stuff, you know, just keep it entertaining. And while we're doing that, we'll just keep yapping and hopefully sharing some information to help people grow, help people learn, improve their life. You know, my goal would be that guy is just on YouTube one day and it's like, oh look, a bike video, oh look, a side-by-side video when I get side-by-sides and stuff like that, or oh look, a random workout video, I want to look like that guy, you know what I mean? Not to sound arrogant or something like that, but and he watches it and he's like, hey, like, this guy is actually teaching me a lot of stuff. I wonder what my life would be like if I applied this stuff. Oh, there's a biker up there. Should we go? No, it's a brother. They don't like me because I'm on a sport bike. I should probably give a little context of what I'm riding and stuff. Especially for my first moto vlogger vid. I'm going to be one of those guys now. They call that biker talk or book talk. I'm going to read books on the motorcycle and act all sexual. Get more views. Brother! This guy's on my dick. Mr. BMW. People always fly down the shoulder. So I made sure to look before I went, before I get freaking plastered on the wall. Gosh, maybe I do have ADHD. I have so many thoughts running through my brain right now. Like if I lane split, I never really pull up on a cop in the same lane. You know, it's usually like on that side of the street or that side of the stoplight. You know, and then they see me. They never do anything though. But back to what I was saying, the goal is to have people like that watch my content. Hey brother, LS 430? No, 460, and grow from it, learn from it, change their ways, you know, excel, become excellent human beings, you know. I'm coming up on my Starbucks I'm going to go to for this video. I'm going to edit my first one right after I made it. And help people, you know, eventually get a following, pushing out good product. Not in a drug empire kind of way, but maybe a drug empire kind of way. Could grow pretty quick. I think I could do that. Maybe I just quit my job. I might miss the Starbucks. I don't know where it's at. I think there's one's further up anyway. No, we're good. It's not here yet. But talk about the bike. Here it is. This might be a good segue because I'm going to pull over. This thing pops like crazy. I don't know if you can even hear that, but it's actually insane how much this bike pops. I can't even grab my visor. That's going to have to be fixed. I'm going to have to change this camera angle or something. My exhaust is pretty nuts. Well, I bought it off this guy. He used to stunt and all this stuff, which is why there's a cage. But oh man, let's go this way. No, actually, let's go right in the middle, so I can do a little walk around. Wow, look at this bike control. Biker shows the bare minimum when it comes to bike control, and says, "Look at it like it's a flex." I don't even know what you see right now, but there she is. She got a little bug eye headlights. She was dropped before she had the cage on. Not by me. Also, for maximum speed, wear blazers with the laces untied and tight pants, and you'll go faster. SC Project exhaust. Pretty nice. The little tail lights were melting off because they were touching right here. You can see that. Yeah, we took that off. Who needs a plate? It's insured. And I totally have my license. But maybe I'll throw in some clips here of me trying to be a motovlogger with the other camera view. This thing is extremely crooked. I didn't realize it. I probably should have straightened out the bike and then put that on, because I put it on while it was leaning over like this, and I was like, that's about straight. Definitely wasn't. It's not a good idea. But it doesn't matter because I hate that view anyway. We're not going to use that view. I hate that angle. It's pretty horrible. But we're going to get to it, get some work done before we go to work today. And I shared kind of a little bit of what my goals are for this, why I'm making this content, and then just being in the city I'm in. You know, I'm in Vegas. I already know there's going to be a bunch of stupidity that happens out here on the streets, so it's good to have everything recorded because I already know some stuff is going to go down. But appreciate you guys. I'm out. This is fire. I'm pretty sure it connected to my microphone automatically when I just turned it on, so I think you can hear me pretty good. This is good news. But here we are, grabbing a fry, beating up. I'll get the bike right there. Tell me right here. Here's our setup. I'm thinking everything's kind of nice right now. Let me see what it looks like on the screen. That don't look too bad.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me lock my door.
I'm not mad at this at all. I look a little awkward. Not looking very handsome. People, you know? It's just how they are. I'll catch you after. Let's do that cringy little transition.